Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Google Earth type flyby of the Cross F Ranch near Sheridan, Wyoming. With me is broker associate Roger St. Clair. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Bruce.
Nice morning to be above this pretty ranch.
Beautiful fall day in Wyoming, for sure.
Well, right now we are on the western border, flying north. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the ranch.
This is the Cross F Ranch, which, as you see, is in the beautiful Piney Creek Valley. 10th of October. Still quite a little bit of green in this area. The Cross F Ranch has 1,360 acres, 1,480 acres of Wyoming State Lease. Approximately 300 acres irrigated with early territorial water rights as well. It has 392.5 acres of free stored water in Lake DeSmet. We're moving north into the hill pasture. The ranch lays from Piney Creek 3 miles north to the top of the divide between Piney and Dutch Creek. This big draw that we're looking at now is the Butterfield Draw, which is a very productive watershed on the ranch. And then into the Broken Hills towards the top of the divide, just a little east of Horse Hill. On the north end of the Cross F Ranch, we border the Bar 14 Ranch, which our office is fortunate to have listed as well and make a very nice combination of approximately right at 8,000 acres. We fly a little bit north. We're picking up a few of the reservoirs that you can see on the Cross F Ranch. Here's we're coming up on a couple more little reservoirs on the north end. Up where it borders the 14 Bar Ranch. Swing around this north end. There's the deeded ground pretty much wraps around the state ground, not completely encompassing it. But no public access to this big piece of state ground that lays on the north side of the road. Another little reservoir, very productive, very productive country out here. Lays in the rain kind of shadow of Moncrief Ridge and Jim Creek Hill, so it does pick up lots of moisture and generally some snow, which creates a lot of grass in this high country. Here runs up to probably about 4,850 feet. And then on the south side of the road, here we're coming up on another nice reservoir on the Cross F Ranch. A lot of character on this property, brush-filled draws, some rock formations, a lot of wildlife, mule deer, antelope, white-tailed deer, turkeys, and certainly some good pheasant habitat down here as we come closer to the creek. Once again, you'll be seeing now some of the reservoirs in the Butterfield Draw. Back now at Piney Creek, and then you'll see the headquarters there in the cottonwood trees. A beautiful rock and historic improvements. They're sound, but do need some updating, certainly. But right on Piney Creek, which is a blue ribbon brown trout fishery, certainly very live year-round and in good health, a very healthy stream.
What do we have over here across the highway, Rod?
We've got about 400 acres deeded and one more section of the state ground. This piece of ground comes across the top of this rough country and borders down into Box Elder Creek, which provides water on the south side of this piece of country. You will see some roads down here below us. Those are methane roads, and there's no methane production has been plugged and abandoned. There is access on foot or horseback into this state section off the Box Elder Road, but no access is vehicle access.
Well, we'll fly down here and give people a little better look at the bottomlands, the hay meadows, the improvements, and of the creek.
exactly. There is lots and lots of water on this ranch. I think probably the first ranch I've ever had listed that you could possibly raise rice, I guess, if you wanted to. With the early territorial water and the pre-stored water in Lake DeSmet, it has tremendous opportunity.
And Roger, we've had a few friends come out here fishing, haven't we?
They have done absolutely amazingly well on Piney Creek here. As I said, the watershed is in great shape. There's some deep holes. 20-inch browns come out of there on a regular basis. Most of the area has been maintained by the neighbors and so forth as well as on the Cross F as a catch and release area, which certainly has not hurt the...
And you might have mentioned this, but the way the creek meanders through here, what do you think we have for creek frontage through this property?
It meanders looking at the map, I'd say there's a mile and a half, depending on how much you measure the meanders, but it's certainly a great stretch of creek, and there would be some opportunity for tremendous stream enhancement. Although it's in good order, there's a lot of things you can do. As you might see down here, there's a big loafing shed and a very good bridge to access across Piney. Nice meadows. The ranch has been leased and they just grazed it this year because there was lots of hay available all over, and our lessee didn't have time to get hay put up here this year. These are great rock buildings, historic rock buildings. This was first water rights on this ranch were filed in 1882, I believe. They were here in 81. Homesteaded this ranch has been in the family that homesteaded it since the very beginning. Very seldom do we get that opportunity to sell a ranch that's never been sold. Which also enhances the mineral opportunities on the Cross F Ranch. The sellers are offering 50% of their mineral interest, which is very certainly significant, as I say, because it's never been sold. The mineral rights have never been severed. Currently no active development going on, although they did issue a deep mineral lease below 2,500 foot this last 6 months or so.
And do we have any sprinklers on the place?
No sprinklers. All of the irrigation is done by flood irrigation, which comes out of the WJD Ditch, which is a private ditch with three owners. So maintenance is taken care of by 3 owners, and as long as the maintenance is in good order, there's no fee for the water. It's all free water. You can see the rock buildings here. There's a beautiful big rock barn, and then a rock home, cut rock home that's certainly very intriguing. Nice big cottonwood trees all the way around it. A few other buildings that we did not clean up, metal shop building and so forth, but all the potential in the world to be an absolute lovely eye-catching property with for a new owner with some involvement and good ideas.
All right, Roger. Well, anything else about this ranch?
Well, I guess we ought to tell the people that this opportunity is available at $3.2 million. Once again, there's 1,360 deeded acres, 1,480 acres of Wyoming State Lease, approximately 300 acres of water rights, a mile and a half of Piney Creek, half of the owner's mineral interest. It's absolutely a beautiful place, and it's about 20 miles down Highway 14 east, about 20 minutes from Sheridan, Wyoming.